Hey guys, how's it going? Danny here. Very long day today, however, very important day at the same time. Today, you may or may not know, is National Suicide Prevention Day. That's the reason I'm wearing yellow, why I have love written on my wrist, etc. And I just wanted to, share my story, uh, let people know who I am, who I was, etc. And why this day means so much to me. Like, not in a good way or anything, but still, it has meaning. Freshman year in high school, um, it was a very tough year for me. I didn't have any friends. No one would talk to me really. I'd get made fun of every single day going into school because of my weight. I'd be called whale boy, fat ass, piece of shit, the beached whale, Buddha, just all these names that just, if you're called it once in a while, it doesn't really bother you, but day in and day out, and being at that age, it really did have an effect on me. So, that March, I planned on killing myself, and never went through with it because halfway through that week, but these two girls came up to me and had lunch with me, talked with me, etc. So I thought, hey, maybe there is a reason to live. A year later, one of those same friends, I'm going to call her Becca for the purposes of this movie video. Well, Becca, we grew apart. We became very close friends, and then we started growing apart sophomore year. And over spring break, she swallowed a bunch of pills, had to have her stomach pumped, and yeah, I literally never thought of her that way. Never saw that coming. That just like really, really had an impact on my life. And I mean, after that, I started to cut. Um, I still battle with that occasionally. Been clean, clean from that since April 19th, I believe. Sometime around that week in April. And, that she was one of my best friends. It just absolutely killed me to hear all of that. Uh, so, eventually got through all of that. Junior year, I started to get suicidal again. I would always think, oh, life would be so much better if I wasn't here, etc., etc. Uh, and senior year came around. That was, it's a rough year as far as that goes. Uh, by that time, I had my own group of friends, really awesome people, helped me through a lot. I probably wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for them. And uh, one of them told the school counselor that I was suicidal. And so, of course, they called my parents. So that honestly one of the worst days of my life. Having my mom call me into her room saying, "Hey, got a call from the school today. Heard you were suicidal. Is that true?" What are you like? Honestly, I didn't know how to respond. I broke down in tears. Classmate of mine, we weren't really ever close, but I went to such a small school that everyone knew everyone, and his little sister actually killed herself one morning. Popped a few sleeping pills and never woke up. It affected the entire school. She didn't go to our school. She went to another school, but it was a rough time. So I mean, I went to the wake. I didn't know her. I wasn't really friends with her older brother, but I was being that good, caring classmate, and went to the Skid's younger sister's wake. that was one of the roughest things I've ever been through. The only thing I could think of throughout the entire time was, wow, this could have very easily have been my body in that casket, you know. So, anyways, senior year, went through counseling. Uh, didn't talk to that one friend after I found out who ratted me out for probably a couple of weeks. You know, still was very pissed off at him throughout the majority of the year. And yeah, I mean, it is rough. I mean, I remember there was one time, and I mean, I'm ashamed of it, but at the same time, I'm not. I got into a huge argument with my parents and had to drive out to stage crew, I believe, that night. So I just left, a half hour early, and I was just going to sit in the parking lot outside the stage. Well, on my way there, there's big telephone poles alongside the road. I sped up to probably 80 miles an hour down this road. I shut my eyes, swerved off the road, felt the car hit the gravel shoulder, and there's just nothing. And like, I didn't feel an impact, so I didn't know if I was dead. I mean, I didn't know what was happening at all. So I decided to open up my eyes to see, where I was, if I was even on this earth anymore, etc. And for some very, very, very odd reason that I don't even know how it could have ever happened, I was in the middle of the road. And I just know someone was definitely watching over me that night. I'm glad it didn't work out. So, a few more topics I want to touch here. If you guys ever need anyone to talk to and you feel like there's no one out there who gives a shit about you, I care. I've been in your shoes before. Maybe not same exact position, but I know what it feels like to just want to cut a little deeper, to go raid the medicine cabinet, to drive off the road, to just end it all. I know what all of that's like. If you ever need anyone to talk to, message me, find me on Facebook. A lot of Danny Smiths out there. But, I mean, seriously though, and also know that I'm not the only one that cares. There's so many people out there that love and care for you. You just might never know how many people exactly. For example, that my classmate's little sister's wake, I went to it. I mean, I didn't know this girl, and she still touched my life just because of that. There's so many friends of hers, relatives, everyone there to just show their support and love for her and her family. There's always hope. Always. Even though the journey seems like it's never gonna end, that the demons are just never gonna leave your body, that you're just better off dead. It's rough, I know, but it's possible, Yeah, I mean, I still struggle with it at times. Not often, but I mean, there's some days where I'm just walking down the city streets, on campus, see a big old bus driving down the main drag. I just think it'd be so easy to just step out right now. But we get through the days, Well, I think I've spent a very long time on this video, and you guys get the point. I just wanted to share a little bit of background story of me procrastinating on some homework. Like I said, if anyone needs to talk, feel free. So yeah, it's kind of a sad topic, but I hope all your guys' nights are wonderful. So yeah, peace.